India is at second, Encarnacion Strand is the first baseman, and Maley is behind the plate.
Get one guy suspended for PEDs, you get another guy that gets injured, and all of a sudden, guys that were looked at upon as depth players are now forced into being everyday players.
Right, it's changed in a hurry. You go from having maybe too many infielders to not enough.
Before the curtain is lifted on the campaign. First pitch of the afternoon is upstairs, ball one to Stephen Kwan.
Guy, you may want to take a couple pitches to make sure he gets in the zone. And you can see already falling behind his issues. And you see Kwani not wasting any time, knowing he was going to get the fastball, but popped it up.
Strikeouts in his first 46 starts. That's the most ever by a Cincinnati Reds pitcher.
You know what? You fall behind, they don't have to swing at that nasty pitch that you made.
Jammed him, popped back, and Luke Maley gives it a look, but it's just over the screen. And Stephen Vogt will lean on to be able to move around and play both positions.
That's just the thing, but again, he got ahead in this count. He makes you swing the bat. He took that one right on the outside edge and goes down a strike.
Ramirez. And Green misses down on it a year ago. Lifted foul and out of play. On par for roughly those same kind of numbers this year.
Very well could be.
Because teams are going to identify
with him with runners on base at times. And you can't blame him. That's where you need the. See, he swings at a pitch, a lot of pitches in there. That one was just one. You'll see him do that a number of times on the year. That ball barely.
He hit it and it hit him.
Yeah, it went straight down. And we saw him. He's hurting because he'd already be back in there. Watch it, right off the back knee. It just barely got a piece.
Well, he is one tough. Second place all time in franchise history. He smokes this one high in the air, deep right center field. Will Benson will watch it fly out of here. And the Guardians lead 1-0 on Jose Ramirez's 5th home run of the spring.
That's ball when you're Jose.
Josh Naylor jammed, flies it into left field, and Spencer Steer makes the catch.
Slider.
Jonathan India leads off for 6. Fastball misses. Jonathan India, you know, essentially going to be the everyday second baseman as he lines the ball into right field.
That's a pretty nice approach right there. And it can really fly around the bases. That once he gets rolling.
You know, body type wise, he reminds me a little bit of India back standing. Good fastball, had him fooled. India takes off, pitches up high. Good throw by Fry, and India's out from you to me. Runs. Back out of play. Struck him out looking.
That one.
Big chopper to first. Naylor's only play is at first. He'll take it himself. 2 down. Washington National, and he's a guy, Rick, when they signed him in the offseason, a lot of
being with the Reds.
Line drive. Flag down by Arias, and he throws him out to end the inning. A fine play by Gabriel Arias. Andres Jimenez leads off for the Guardians, thinking about a bunt with the infield shifted, but he took the pitch for a strike. And he swings through the breaking ball. It's over. Back out of play. Popped in the air, playable for Candelario. 1 away. And Stephen Vogt felt like early in spring you could all started to fall into place for him. Maybe, Rick, it's just a matter of when you're making.
September, he didn't have many at-bats and did a nice job. And then maybe, I don't know, tried to do too much, but it was.
Motivates me to be better. I don't mind being motivated and pushed.
There you go.
And you've seen it. He's going to go for 2.
Why not?
Now, by the time Will Benson ran it down, it was a no-doubt double for Will Brennan.
Early in spring training, he goes, there's 100 outfielders here, and I'm fine with it. Let's go.
Yeah, it's competition, man.
It's long, and all of a sudden, you're playing into the pitcher's hand.
Weak contact or trajectory if you're hitting line drives consistently.
One out. And that just nicked the outside corner. Not. And the 3-2 is up and in. Ball 4. So 2 on with 1 out. And look, as you say, he's going to get an opportunity. There's some power, but there's swing and miss. And so you're going to have to hopefully balance that.
The opportunity to see him play in East center field to get an idea, you know, how good or what kind of ground he can cover.
A lot of right field the last couple of years.
Yeah,
in the
right.
Organization. But he can't. I mean, I think he had 20+ stolen bases last year.
When the season starts.
There's a liner right to India, and a double play ends the inning. Christian and Logan Allen. Chopper to third, Jose Ramirez. 1 down. Benson was drafted by Cleveland. Teams with Cincinnati. And with the injury now to TJ Friedel, they're going to count on Benson to
play. He's a good defender.
Well, and the other thing, Arch, is in center field, and since he's not as deep as most, Espinal just 2 years ago was an all-star.
Your guy. There's your guy.
That's why.
Nice inside-out approach there, and that'll go for a 2-out double.
And then outfield, and it sort of cut into his time. And then when you're young and he had a good year, a couple of years.
Second baseman all-stars 2 years ago are both here right now.
Yeah.
With 4 homers, 11 runs batted in, and 3 doubles.
This story is just awesome. We talked about it, baby, at home.
Off the end of the bat, slowly chopped to Jimenez, and that'll end the inning. 2 complete.
A lot of rain out here this winter/spring.
Swaro Canoe. Steven Kwan lifts one in the air to right. Fraley makes the catch. 2 down. I would imagine that, where you're getting ready to break camp, your mind is probably in multiple.
Have nothing packed. We'll get 2 strikes, 2 outs. I'll talk to you later.
You're right.
I'm ready, baby.
Form, Rondé.
You're definitely ready. 1 struck out 1. And Jonathan India.
Matt, we always talk about the trade. Some of the best trades you ever make are the guys you don't trade. I think India is going to be that case for Cincinnati.
On that, it could have just been speculation, or there could have been more to it than we know.
Well, infielders have made all this noise last year, and part of it was because of injuries to India. I mean, he was the
last year as Ellie De La Cruz bangs one to Ramirez. Last year, Cincinnati had 4 rookie so that's why in the offseason there was the speculation about maybe they would trade somebody like India. There is a bomb to center.
It's over.
Home run. It was over the yellow line for a home run.
Yeah, hit the top of it, and I think hit the wall behind it, the batter's eye. That ball had some carry for Spencer Steer, and that solo home run will tie the game at 1.
And Spencer Steer's a guy who was a corner infielder. That's a nice breaking ball. Way out in front of it. It's often been said, if you can hit, they will find a place for you to play. It's not always.
You are pitching and defensively, you still have to score runs.
Arias had trouble with it initially, but he recovers in time.